raised in Los Angeles. I have been reading credits on albums probably since I could read. Since I was about 6 years old. I've literally read every album cover at everybody's house. I got my first ASCAP shirt when I was 9.
That's all right.
And I only threw it away at 17 because I just felt bad for having it. But it was a men's medium. We all know it's the one size for all categories. And I'm still so mad. I was so mad when I threw it away. Like, fine. Who knew vintage was gonna be vintage though in the 80s?
Yeah, you would never.
And so literally, I've just been an advocate since as long as I can remember. I was I think my first concert was Earth, Wind & Fire. Frankie Beverly and Maze. In the same year, I seen Michael Jackson's last performance in America as a concert for the Bad Tour in '88 at the Forum. We could touch the wall, but I was there. It was literally like the back row ups, like silly. So I've always been involved in the music side when it comes to the back end. I didn't want to be a lawyer. Just because I'm a little more pro-artist, and I kind of find out that the lawyers sometimes kind of take away from somewhat of the creativity, and I'm more of the creative side of it. I like to be in the studio. I like to make sure split sheets are done. I'm definitely into the education part of it. I started interning at Sony. I worked with Loud Records and Red Distribution, so I know a lot of the old heads. I did an apprenticeship with Steve Lobel probably when I was about 19, 20. So I've just been around. I've seen most of your favorite artists in the studio, if not having been there, in there while they made like their fresher songs. Kind of random how it kind of works out, but I've literally witnessed greatness since I was about 18 years old on the regular. This is my 15th year, going into my 16th year. So I set out a long time ago to be a music professor. I go by the pseudonym of Professor KG most of the time when I do my panel. And I am about music education, just straight up. There are terms that you guys need to know, that you should know, and you guys look like dummies if you don't know. Simple as, I remember finding out, you've all seen Cadillac Records. You know, that's Chess Records in real life. And Willie Dixon, who was, I guess, Cedric the Entertainer in the movie, literally wrote, he came up with the like, you came up with that? Like, we could just say it right now and we all know what it is. So, he was just making the music, you know how they did the black people in the 50s, 40s, and even before that, Bessie Smith in the 30s got yanked of a lot of money, just because she didn't know she was a drunk, but publishing has always been around. It's just, of course, become more popular in '76 with the Copyright Act. But it's just something you guys should study. You guys should read books about it. There are plenty of books. If you don't have a book, my main book would be All About the Music Business by Donald Passman. Get it and get every other edition. It just keeps on getting more and more updated. I have like a hardback cover from like the 80s, and then you just keep on, I think it was written in like the early 90s. So I like literally have like a 3rd or 4th edition, but it keeps on getting better. I worked with Lynn Allen Jeter, so I worked on the public relations side and did like the Drew Hills and some of the music people on the PR side, that little era. And then I worked at Fox Sports Music, so I did a lot. I was the contract administrator there. That's actually where Felicia and I met. She was getting a dynamic producer catalog on Fox Sports. So that was through Jerome Spence, because he was at another one of the major music libraries. So it's just a lot to know, and you can go in there and think that playing keys and learning reason and learning native instrument and that board is where it's at. But every one of us in here can do it. But the way you get paid is to make sure you have spoken to someone, or that a lawyer, consulted with someone, some sort of administrator, being a published admin. It's just so many different people that you can reach out to that want to talk to you all. And it just, when we talk to you, you're like, oh, you guys want to know all this stuff. But then I sit there and go, how don't you know about a split sheet? So. That's where I come from. I've placed probably over 3,000 songs on every sport. Today, I left Fox in about in 2010, I went back and got my master's from the University of Chicago, still en route to become a college professor. I should be seeking a PhD from USC Music School pretty shortly. As soon as somebody want to take the GRE for me. Nobody does.
No more tests.